with it, in the hood with it. Welcome back to the Collective Clips, where you already know we get it in, right? But before we get it in, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Ding! Put your notification bell on all, so that way you're directed in the direction of the dope content I'm kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support, man. We're going up on this channel, and it's all because of you. I'm humbled, truly, man. So, usually on this channel, we're going to talk a little of this, a little bit of that. We're going to talk about prison, usually, okay? But today I wanted to talk about something else. Since we talk about prison and gangsters, well, we're going to talk about one of the biggest gangsters of them all, right? Kenneth Copeland, a.k.a. Get your damn hands off of me, right? This guy right here is something different, something mysterious. They say in the end times, beware of false prophets, right? Beware of a lot of people that are going to finagle you out of the last fucking penny you have in your pocket, and do it with a smile, right? But also do it with evil intentions. We're living in them end days. For those of you that don't believe, you're not into that, you could swipey off this channel right now. This one ain't for you. You know, we'll get to the double banger later on. But you guys see the thumbnail. You see them piercing eyes? Yeah, those aren't a regular man's eyes right there. I'm not confused. I'm not here to confuse you. I'm here to give you the knowledge you can't get in college, so that way you have a better, successful life, whether it's in prison or out of prison, in them streets, about them streets. You know, hopefully it's at a fucking job. Hopefully you're watching this from your job with your boots on, hurting your feet, because at the end of the day, man, you have to provide for your family. And in these times right now, it's getting tricky. Tricky dance moves. It's getting worse. Okay, and you have guys like this guy, Kenneth Copeland. Now, who's Kenneth Copeland? A lot of people have been asking me. This guy's popped up on the internet so much. I've been seeing so many videos of him lately. I felt that for no other reason, I should do my proper investigations and vet this guy and see what he's all about. And the things that I've come up with, man, are not pretty. They're not nice. To the outside looking in, they seem average. They seem like this is just a regular guy trying to get his money. He's getting shmoney, right? But at the end of the day, and I'll never knock a man's hustle until it becomes a point where it's like, wow, you guys don't see it? I see it. You see it? I don't fuck. No, I wouldn't fuck you. You fuck me? No, I fuck no, right? Trip out on this. So Kenneth Copeland first pops up on my feed. And he's one of those ministers that preaches and goes all around the world, you know. And he's rocking that good rhyme. He's trying to gather the sheep. Sheep. A wolf in sheep's clothing, right? Trying to gather the people, goes international, goes to these countries that have never been infused with religion or whatever the case may be. And I don't like to talk religion on my channel, but today we're going to talk a little bullshit, right? We're going to talk. So this guy pops up on my feed and he's fucking pointing his scraggly ass, gnarly finger at some reporter. And she's asking him questions about this new Lear jet, this $10 million fucking Lear jet that he bought to travel the world. Now, he says, I have to travel in style, right? He has to travel in style, and he refuses to go on regular planes, like the rest of us, in the airlines, because there's demons and devils possessed in them planes, right? Propaganda. I believe he's saying this just because, hey, if you got the money, hey, why not have the honey? Okay, if you have it like that, why not fly it like that? We see all these rappers and actors and people having private jets and Lear planes and all that flying all over the world. But these guys have accumulated money through their fucking mouthpiece, just like this guy. What makes them different? The difference is these people are working for their money, where this guy rather is getting donations for the church. That's where he gets his money, right? His church brings in annually $750 billion. Woohoo! I ain't mad at him, right? Whatever he's doing it swell. But at the same time, if you really look into this guy's past, his history, and you start looking into what he's doing, he's selling a dream. It seems like he's manipulating the masses. He's got a whole bunch of people, and there's a lot of support for this guy for some reason or another. And I believe it's hypnotism and swaying. I believe that he's gotten into people's minds, ingrained his message, and people are truly believing. A lot of people that are depressed, or a lot of people that have no one else to turn to and believe that they're doing the right thing. A lot of people are manipulated into putting a lot of money in these type of characters' pockets. Now, he ain't the first one. Y'all remember Jimmy Swaggart? Oh, hell yeah, right? Meanwhile, in the meantime, in between time, while the little old lady was giving the last of her pension or her last fucking dollar out of her Social Security check, right? And it was a hard decision. Casino, Social Security, fucking Jimmy Swaggart. Jimmy Swagger is over there like, hallelujah, getting his motherfucking cat peeled, right? By Monica Lewinsky's. Look, I'm telling you guys right now, these type of individuals will spread a false message, propaganda, and it's truly evil. Now, this guy, Kenneth Copeland in particular, man, strikes me as odd. You know, whatever he's doing, if he's hustling and people are willing to fucking benefit his pockets and give him money, I ain't mad at him. That's his thing. I can't knock the man's hustle. If you're easily manipulated or you feel that, hey, if you're one of those people like me, yeah, I'm going to give the dope fiend money, but at the end of the day, I know he's going to buy dope, but it's cool, you know, because I'm doing a good thing. As long as I feel good about myself. Keep telling yourself that. Sounds good. We always tell ourselves that, right? That's how I do it. I'll see a homeless person. I'm driving a nice truck or a nice car, and I feel bad. You know, even though I know the Vato's going to fucking go get the first fucking blue he could find, right? He'll take off running as soon as I hand him the $10. I still do it. And it's because it makes me feel good and better about myself. But I got to stop telling myself that. Just like we got to stop telling ourselves that in society. Well, it makes me feel better. See, it ain't all about us. It's all about helping that next man. Maybe some words of wisdom or a quote. Or, hey, get your fucking ass out the street. Homes could do more than that $10 can. Because God forbid that $10 that you hand that man, you know, ends up being his demise. You never know, right? And then how are you going to feel? Well, I feel good, right? Hey, did you hear what happened to him? What? About to pass out right there in the middle of the four-way stop. Yeah, he was doing the fitter and combustion, the Humpty dance. For reals? Yeah, I don't know, bro. He was all happy talking about some fucking dude in a red hat just gave him $10. And that was it. Fuck, okay, right? How do you feel about yourself now? Wolves do come in sheep's clothing. Okay, men on this earth nowadays are manipulative, right? A lot of people are. Men and women. Okay, we're living in the end times now. Gente. If you guys haven't realized, don't watch the news or TikTok or whatever it may be, realize this. Here's some knowledge you can't get in college. There's going to be a lot of people that come to pull your soul away to the dark side rather than put you in the light. Do you understand? And they come looking like the person you would trust the most. Reverends, priests, preachers, things like of that nature. People that have always been revered and looked up to for whatever reason or another because he went online and fucking did his course and now he's able to marry you, right? I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that have good charisma, manipulation skills. They can tell you whatever you want to hear. And at the end of the day, it's not going to work out quite well for you. This guy, Kenneth Copeland's a trip. Okay, a lot of people say he's demonically possessed, and a lot of people, you know, I'm not here to slander the man's name and character, but I'm here to say, open your fucking eyes. That dude's a trip. Okay, get behind me, Satan. He's weird, man. I've watched some of his podcasts and some of the things that he's done while in church, and I can tell you right now, he's making a mockery of the word, right? Now, I'm a true and firm believer in my higher power, right? But I don't get into it right here on my channel because this is not the place nor the time to do that. If it could help someone, swell. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. And it really wasn't, right? But when it comes to me, I have my lane. I go down it. I try to help who I can in the meantime, in between time. And it's therapeutic for me. Again, back to me, right? But I want to help everyone along the way. This guy right here, this is some help. I'm trying to give you some knowledge you can't get in college. This guy right here is fucking a trip. Do I believe he's possessed? I believe he's fucking, something's going on. Something ain't right. Okay, when you run into individuals that you just feel a bad aura from, that you just look at them and their eyes look like fucking pins and they look like they're looking through you into your soul, you get a funny feeling. I've always been that way. The hairs on the back of my neck start breakdancing, right? The cockroaches run for cover in my pad. It's just a situation where when you come from nothing and you've lived in the streets, you identify and are able to recognize bullshit when you see it. I call bullshit. Bullshit. And this guy right here, to me, it's a whole lot of bullshit. Someone who is getting $750 billion a year, okay, annually from donations, from poor people that don't really got it, that are going to give up their last penny. And he's running around the congregation talking about, your hair's going to grow back. Your hair, fuck my hair, bro. My soul, homie. I need my soul to grow back. My hair would do what it does, cuz I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'll go on the fucking other side of town and give me a weave if need be. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. This guy is making a mockery, and it seems like he's trying to pull people away from the word. And the reason he's doing that is because he is sent here. He is one in the end times, because we are in the end times now, whether you like to believe it or not. Whether you're prepared or not for what's going on. You guys don't see the eclipse shit happening? You guys don't see people in the streets killing each other at an alarming rate, worse than even the 90s? You guys don't see the tight-ass pants people are wearing? That right there should tell you something's different. That's demonic. You don't hear these young gangsters. Back in our days, we were homies or locals or vatos or fucking gang members. Nowadays, they're calling themselves demons and devils, right? It's a different trip we're in now. You need to adapt to the new times, the end times, the perverse nation that we live in, all the bullshit that's going on. I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to speak with you, right? I'm just like you. I see these things on social media, and social media, to me, man, has taken over the world. That's informational. That's how we all get our information. Look at how many people are fucking mad because TikTok might get canceled, right? There's a lot of people upset about it. I myself, I ain't getting no money off of it, so say la vie if it goes, right? But here's the way I feel. We shouldn't be deprived of a lack of information. We need to be aware. Everybody needs to be aware. And if there's something out there that's not just pushing propaganda, but it's also pushing some real shit, then we need to be involved. So I'm for TikTok and all that, man. I'm for information because I believe education is the key and the way to save that soul. Now, Kenneth Copeland is a trip. I've seen many videos, and it seems like every video, if you read between the lines and you really look at it, and I'm going to play a clip right here.
Who do you think you are today? The more we learn about this covenant of God. What blood? The blood of this covenant. Glory to God.
You see what I'm talking about?
Cut the covenant with his Father God.
Glory.
Yes, like Moses of old. There's they're coming one. Oh.
Hey, that's enough of that.
Don't ever feel
You've
sorry
seen enough, right? I know I did. I believe in the paranormal. I believe in there's good and there's evil. There has to be. It's just the way it is. If they said it, then that's what it is, right? And I believe this guy is not on my side. He's not on the good side. This guy seems like not only is he manipulating people around him, but he is truly at disdain for the word, right? You see how hard it is for him to spit out the covenant of God or anything God related. This is supposed to be a preacher, eh? He's supposed to be helping people. He's supposed to be saving souls, ministering to people. That's what he gets all that money for, that they so graciously donate, right? That's why he's riding in Lear jets that he bought from Tyler Perry. That's why, you know, people go every Sunday, man, you know, religiously, day in and day out, man. They go every week to feel good about themselves, make their presence felt in the church, but also to hear the good words you heard. But they're not getting that. They're getting a gnarled ass finger and some beady ass evil eyes on some gangster shit, right? Just like, that's the real gangster right there. We talk about vatos doing pegadas in prison and handling business on the yard and all that. Yeah. Okay, now, that's called being incarcerated. That's called being from a water, getting locked up, and yeah, you're on your gang shit, whatever. But these motherfuckers right here are the true gangsters. These are the guys that are running the world, manipulating the world, and doing all that. So trip out on this. Have you guys ever seen that movie Little Nicky with Adam Sandler? For those of you that ain't seen that movie, hey, go watch it. It's a trip. It's funny. But there's some real life shit in it, right? In that movie, he's the devil's son. Okay, but he's a tonto. His fucking face, he looks like he's half goat, right? He's all fucked up. But he has to go back because his two brothers are manipulating the world. So he has to go back, save the world to save his dad, the devil. It's a trip, right? But anyways, there's one part where one of them disguises himself as a preacher and he's preaching to people, but it's hard for him to spread the word. He's manipulating the people into going against the Bible, going against what we've heard our whole lives about the end times, right? This guy, Kenneth Copeland, is that guy. He is sent here to be a false prophet. See, in the end, there's going to be a lot that are trying, and he don't care about your money. Kenneth Copeland's going to be good no matter what you think. That's just what it is, right? He's already got money in his pocket, enough to last you and me. More so what he wants is division, and he wants to divide you from your spiritual, you know, what you need what's good. It's the type of individual we have to look out for. In the end times, with the eclipse happening, war on the brink, nuclear war around the corner, several of our world leaders fucking that can't even talk right, and a lot of different shit going on, right? I mean, our president's out there, our ex-president's out there slanging shoes. That's Jordan's lane. Jordan was pissed. He was like, Donald, stay up on my shit, right? Our president, he's over there on stage licking ice cream. We got a lot going on here in this world, right, to worry about. And then we got these slithering snakes that's fucking creep in, man, and are literally possessed. Something's wrong with this dude. Like, I've seen Jimmy Swagger, like I said, I think he was just about the money and the pussy, right? And then I've seen other guys that run around talking about, you're healed, you're healed. And guys like, that's funny because my fucking arm's still chueco. He still walks away like this. You're healed, see, you're walking better. He's like, no, I'm going to go to the chiropractor and get the ring dinger. Maybe I'll walk better then, right? I don't know. It's crazy when the best thing to watch on the internet is a guy getting a fucking ring dinger, right? That's, the world we live in is different. Everything is put, the obstacles are put right there in your face and in your way, man, to not deter you from prison or to help you go to school or to help you get a better job. They're meant to deter your mind from what's going on around you, which is the end. And guys like this are fucking prophesized in the Bible. They're false prophets. He's spreading the wrong narrative. He's spreading his gospel, not your gospel or my gospel or God's gospel, but his gospel. And his gospel is pure evil. So for those of you that believe honestly and truly that this guy, oh man, Gun, don't fall into that shit, bro. He's misunderstood. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand how anyone in their right mind could forward their fucking last penny to that guy. Guy's a trip, right? He's one of the, I believe he's one of the most evilest people I've ever seen. Look, I've always been one of those type of people that I've seen have had a lot of paranormal experiences. A lot of different shit has went on in my life, right? And I think that's because I got in the beginning as a youngster and started to do bad. So I brought the bad demons, the bad juju, all that shit. I brought it to my life, right? And little by little, I've been trying to fucking, you know, understand what it is and get away from that. So as a kid, I had a lot of paranormal experiences. I seen, you know, apparitions and ghosts and things that people wouldn't believe. It is what it is. And still, I was gangbanging. I was doing dirt. I was harming my community, harming my, you know, my own peoples. And I was paying karma. I was paying back for it. I would harm a person, I'd get harmed. I'd harm a person, I'd get harmed. That just wasn't gangbanging. That was some supernatural shit, right? Because it was happening sometimes. They were like, fuck it, credit. We're going to fuck him up before you fuck someone else up. So I was fucking over there trying to shoot like this, right? What happened to your arm? I don't know. It just broke in the middle of the night. I was going through my motions. But never in my life have I looked at someone and said, that right there ain't human. That right there is different. Okay, I've seen some bad shit in my life where it made like I said, the hairs on the back of my neck fight like a fucking Chuck Norris, Bruce Lee fight, right? But when I seen what was going on with this guy and the way he couldn't even spit out the word God and the way he looked at people like he despised them, like he hated human beings, I knew that this guy wasn't natural. Something's wrong with this dude. Okay? It's the time is now to prepare, especially if you have a family, children. The time is now to stay prepared. You know, a lot of people look at the doomsday preppers and all these guys that building bunkers and caches of goods. Those are the ones that are going to be the winning team. That's the winning team. That's the team I joined. I'm preparing little by little for what's to come because I don't know what's to come. So I'm getting everything. Like I said, Rogaine, check. Just for Men, check. Sopas, check. Couple tortas, they're something. They're trying to do something, check. I'm making sure that I fucking cross all my T's, dot my I's, and I got my Zuzus and my Wham Whams for the next 6 months because I don't know what's going to happen. But guys like this, they are sent here to manipulate us. They are sent here to take our souls. It's truly up to you to believe what you believe. I just know, man, this guy, Kenneth Copeland, and I'll say his name, and I'm not scared of recourse or what people may say because, again, man, this is for educational purposes only. But at the same time, you know, what do you guys think? Let me know. Is this guy a trip? And we're going to get back. I got a banger for you guys later on. Don't trip. Prison, everything, stabbing, fucking Wes Watson putting forearms in his asshole. All that. I got that for you. But what do you guys think? Just a little something different, man. Have you guys ever looked into this guy and tripped out on him? This is, it's right in your face now. See, they don't even hide it anymore. Like back in the days, you know, it was like, hey, this is, you know, you would see some weird shit, but you just weren't too sure. This is straight up out there. This Vaulto's like, he's slapping this fucking congregation. It's just weird. So tap in, man. With that being said, again, man, I know this is a little bit out of the box and a little bit different, but I just want to, you know, I felt compelled to put people up on game on who this guy is and to tell you and implore to you, man, go check it out because it's a trip. And then you'll know what I'm talking about. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. Get everything that you got, man, by hard work and hustle, man. You'll have it coming. If you don't got it now, you'll get it later. That's a fact, man. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to do what I does, man. And that's make it better for people if I can. You know, I'm not just about myself and telling these stories to entertain you and make you laugh. I mean, we're going to laugh together. But I'm more so about helping you in any way that I can, man. So really get with the program because the time is now. Bang, bang.